I'm not positive. If you guys can comment in the comment section, that would be great. We're expecting a phone call from him soon. Okay, maybe that's him right now. Let's see what. Hi, are you there? Yes. Who is this? So that wasn't a phone call. I was expecting a phone call from him. We will go ahead and see. I'm hoping this is live. I have no idea if it is or not. Again, I'm not like a streaming act. Now I see I have that many commercials on my channel. Yikes. Jeez. The problem is streaming, yeah? Let me see if we are live. Let's see. Okay, we are live, I think. Problem streaming, yeah? Yeah, we're live. We're live. Let me see if we are live. Let me delete the other live. Okay, the other live is here. Okay, so he's supposed to call in at 8 today. How did I delete this? YouTube Studios, content, live. Okay, let's delete this because that's not the correct one. Delete forever. Okay, understand delete forever. Okay, we are live. Okay, Patel Philippe. Yo, Lus, will Anthony do a commissioned portrait of the second most influencer to take down TPG RT Luxury? Yeah, maybe. Is there any way I can see the chat? Like people's, yeah, like people are saying like I'm like, oh, I can fake this stuff, dude. I can literally not. I can literally not even like download this. Like people are like, oh, you can fake emails and stuff, and I'm like, dude, my technical savvy on YouTube is screenshots. Like people are like, oh, you can fake this, right? I'm gonna open the inbox right now for you guys. We've been also chatting via text message. These are emails. Like I don't know why people think the talent and the level that you would need to fake something like this, I think is very high. I'm going to show you my most recent email, and we can read it until Anthony calls. I don't even have the ability to read super chats, guys. Like I'm so bad at this. It took me 20 minutes to download OBS again because I haven't been on for like over a year. But yeah, I'm going to show you I don't even know where the, okay, so why does it do that? Why does it click out of that window when I click here? Okay, so that's OBS. Hopefully it looks something like, this is emails from Anthony to me today. And these are his question. Jesus. Okay. And of course my iPad is not loading. It's quite frustrating, guys. Maybe if I just put this like really tiny in a corner, I can keep that tab open. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey, Mookie. How are you, Mookie? We're going to probably need to give Mookie 40%. We're going to give Mookie 40% because otherwise we do not know how to do this. Yeah, we definitely need to get that Jeff Wilson guy. But anyway, hopefully you guys can see this. Yes. I'm still seeing ads. Do you guys get ads on this? So Anthony's supposed to call around 8:15. Yeah, OBS is complicated, Mookie. Holy shit, man. They had me download all this stuff, and I'm like, dude, does this even work? They had me change all the... Okay, so we're good. We are good. I see myself. I see the chat. It's moving. I do not want YouTube Premium. Thank you. Okay, so people are like, wow, you're like some type of mastermind, and you can like figure, no, this is our email exchange. I'm going to click on buttons to show you this is not me making this stuff up. I'm actually going to show you his most recent email. Oh, so there's part of this that I have to keep private. It's fascinating as hell. like what I need to keep private, it would blow your mind, guys. Like the stuff that we say that he tells me after this. But I'm not supposed to tell you guys. Like, so out of all the emails, right? This is the stuff he wants to keep private. And I'm getting spammed by some random person right now who's pretending to be Anthony. But Anthony is supposed to be on at 8 o'clock. Let me go into put the OBS. Hey, yeah. Coach, Coach is calling tonight. If Coach is calling, I could send Archie guys over. They'll be done. It's only 10 minutes, Patel Philippe. I think that's Tan, right? Is that Tan? Tan, it's only 10 minutes. That's all he has to call. And I'm pretty sure like half of it, if you've ever talked to Anthony before, it's basically him just talking over you. If you see those JJ Watch Hangout videos, it's just him, just talking over you. But anyway, this is the most recent email I received from him. I asked him a lot of questions. Andrew, yes, thank you for the $4.99. I will definitely... Yeah, I mean, Liz and Darby. I asked him about Liz and Darby right here. You can see again, technologically, I'm not like the best. I need like a Mookie character. I need a Mookie give 40% to help me with these things. But yeah, I asked him a bunch of questions, and this is his response today. We've also been texting, but there's like a 2-hour delay because of prison. I guess the prison needs to review all the text messages. So it's been very kind of incoherent. But yeah, I'm going to redo this, and hopefully he... So I have not been offered a plea deal yet. We are hoping... eventually, I hope to get advanced enough I can bring other people on. Crime Peace has emailed me, and I definitely want to have him on. I just don't know, like, what to do. I don't know how to do it. I don't even know how to expand, like, how to make this bigger. Like... How do I make this bigger? How do I make this bigger? Oh, here we go. I mean, but this is like, I don't know if this is a problem. This is probably a problem with the jail email server is not good. But yeah, so we have a lot of interesting things. He's supposed to call in, and we're going to read his most recent email to me as much as we can. I don't know. Oh, I can control command plus it. I'm also not, I'm also in a different setup. So this is I need to block this phone number right now. It was probably not a good idea to publish my phone number online. Okay, I got a block. I'm getting hit up like a MFer right now. Okay. Block caller. Okay. We blocked the call. Okay. Now we can focus on the email, and then until I can help set up your stream, no fee. Oh, yes, Mookie, thank you. Yes, thank you for the donation, Mookie. Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what, and I'm still getting blasted. Okay, so I made two very big flaws. One flaw was I gave out my number. I'm being hit up like an MF around 8 o'clock. But I do know the phone number that's coming to call me. I do know what phone number Anthony is calling from. So I might need Mookie's help a little later if I do decide to do. This is probably a one-time thing unless Anthony wants to make it multiple times. But let me see if you can see the email better. Patel Philippe Tan. Please also get me a quote from TPG on him designing the new logo for the Watch Nicholas channel. The interview is very soon. I could read you Anthony's. Let me show you Anthony. We've been texting each other, and I've been just blasted with mother effing text. This is Anthony. Well, I can't show the number. Okay. Well, I'll just read it to you. I will try to make the call at 8:05 p.m. Central Time to give you a few minutes to get people in. Keep in mind, though, I would treat the live stream like it were a video and limit how long it runs, 20 minutes max. So he's already telling me how to run my live stream, so there's that. But yeah, this is like the email that he sent me today. Oh, it has Darby, it has Liz, it has the TPG crew. Basically says that he does not want to go to trial. We are hoping within the next month before I'm scheduled to go to trial to get a plea deal. So he's not been offered a plea deal yet. There are no plea deals on the table, according to Anthony, and he does not want to go to trial. And this is kind of the prosecutors. So Anthony's been to jail before. These are the prosecutors delaying offered deals as long as possible as a bargaining ploy. The longer you sit in jail, the more likely you are to accept a deal, which guarantees them a conviction. The feds have a 95% conviction rate. Jail is what you make of it. It can be hard or as easy as you make it. I've been through the system more than once, so I know the rules. If you're the type of person that causes unnecessary problems, you're going to have a very tough time. If you know how to stay in your own lane, you'll be fine. I spend my time focusing on bettering myself. I read a lot, draw, work out twice a day, play basketball, and have a job. I don't gamble, do drugs, bet on sports, or worry about anyone else's issues so I don't cause any trouble. I have not been in contact with anyone from TPG crew. They are trying to live their own lives without the drama and hate that follows me, and I don't blame them. So I asked him about Liz and Darby specifically. Can't talk about anything related to money. So I also asked him where the money is until after sentencing. I haven't been contacted by anyone from the Watts community. This was Roman Scharf, Paul Thorpe. I have 4 people, not including my parents, that I'm in contact with, and they've been friends of mine for 10 years. So I'm the 5th person. Now there's this private thing. Like, if I was making this stuff up, you think I would have the time to like make like this? So this is him calling in, and this is my email to do the phone call tomorrow. So he's going to try to call in at 8 p.m. The reason that I had set this up early was I had no idea how to set this up. Like, it literally took me 20 minutes to update my OBS because I forgot the password. I forgot the password to stream. Then I forgot the password to my YouTube channel. And then it kind of went downhill from there because, like, you have to do, like, double verification. And it's just, like people accusing me of, like, making this stuff up is ridiculous because the level of expertise you would need is, like, much higher than anything. I would love to get Crime Piece on, and Crime Piece has expressed that he is very interested in being on. Maybe, I hope the phone call doesn't go to spam. I'm waiting right now for the phone call. Why are there private things not being shown? Yes, that's a good question. If I showed you the private things, I think this is for real because I've also received a bunch of text messages to him. I can't show it to you because he has his number. But I guess I can actually go to it and then name him, and then his number won't show up. I'm getting hit up like a mother effer, right? Right now, because obviously I did bad things. Like, I put my phone number out there. I thought that was okay. Okay, Anthony, for art. So I don't know. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I can show you that we have been texting each other since jail. This is him. And people asking, yeah, I could be getting catfished, but the complexity of this catfish is quite big. And guys, if I was getting catfished, they would have asked for money for the phone call. He did not ask for money. So we're just sitting here waiting until 8:05, where he's supposed to call, hoping not to get spam phone calls. And we'll see what happens. Oh yeah, the hoodies. I mean, if you got the hoodies were really expensive, but if you had like a hoodie that was like maybe a t-shirt that was like $15, I think I would buy one. I think people would buy one, right? Like, would you not buy a t-shirt that's like $15? Right? TPG. Like, the thing is, I look on Reddit and they just hate me over there. They just hate me. I don't know why, because the Reddit post is so weird, right? I'm not going to go in infinite hope. Am I? No. Okay. I will just show you this right now. And it is so weird. Oh, that's my good friend. That's a Crime Piece right there, in case you don't know. That's Icy Pie. So look at this. They're like, oh, like there's activity, but 3 days ago, before I did this, they missed him. Let's be honest, whether you bought into it or is clearly watching for the downfall, we all love TPG YouTube series, and YouTube watch content hasn't been the same since. So 4 days ago, they posted this. Then I bring out my content, you know, around here. Lust. So this is my photo, even a photo of me. And it's like, whoa, like, do you guys not want the content, or do you want the content? Like, you know, like what's going on here? Like, you know, like they literally talked about not missing the content 4 days ago. No, where is it? 4 days ago. Then I bring them this new great content, right? And now they're just complaining about having content. It's so bizarre. Is this not bizarre? Like, and then they accuse me of faking this, and I'm like, I barely can log on to OBS, guys. Like, I cannot fake an email server, right? This is, if you guys want to send him something, this is where you can send him something, maybe like a letter or whatever, right? Like, so I don't know, man. I think it's just hello comical. It does suck that I'm the one who has to do this because I recently had a child. And I kind of wish that JJ was going to do this instead of me, or Tim. But like at the same time, I honestly don't even know there's a delay. Last time I streamed on OBS, there's like a 15-second delay, right? Stop slandering Anthony Farrar, the gentleman. Oh no, you don't have to donate that, Curly. That's crazy. Oh, okay. On behalf of Luz, put this to Tan's artwork request. Okay, so Nikki6. Yeah, Nikki6. Well, that's Curly. Happy Meal. Yeah, you didn't have to super chat, Curly. At this point in time, it puts a lot of pressure. I mean, yeah, it's a lot of pressure to have Curly here. Curly has his own stream. It's a Mookie stream. And I actually was on that last night. I was on that last night. Really great stuff they cover over there. So give them a follow at the Mookie channel. Yeah, I can understand why you have Mookie, Curly. You need somebody to update the OBS, to put the little things in place. Like, it took me half an hour to figure out how to, like, get, like, any of this up. Like, really. And then they're like, oh, you faked these emails. It's like, really? Like, I faked these emails? Like, this is, like, a working website with, like, you know, with the correct link, right? Connection, like core links. You can Google core links. I have an inbox and everything, you know. So we are waiting patiently for the phone call. And so he said 8:05. Oh yeah, thank you, Happy Meal. Thank you, Curly. Thank you, Golden Eye. Oh, who's Mookie? Yeah, who's Mookie? Bring your neighbors. Yeah, my neighbors are right outside. You can see I'm on the second floor because baby stuff, right? My neighbors are right here. I'm on the balcony. They're chilling out. They probably have no idea. Yeah, the $250 is a lot. Once I get a better grasp of live... So first of all, I don't know if Anthony will do another one. I'm just desperately waiting for him to call me, right? It feels like AI email, AI website. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about, right? This is a real website, guys. You can go on core links and feel yeah, it's a very nice home. We get a lot of hurricanes, Lambos, and sushi forever. Yes, Mookie. Lambos and sushi forever. So we're still getting a lot of text messages, but not from Anthony. So he's going to try to do 8:05. And I can show you. These are the messages that we are having via text message. Oh, Happy Meal, Picars. Picars is one of Watts Nicholas's best friends. I know that because I've seen him attack me. So, yeah, thank you, Pasta. What's the over and under here? Yes, like what? Right now we got 3 minutes left, guys. What is the over and under that Anthony actually calls, and it's actually Anthony? Can I do a poll? Is there a way to do a poll? Is this really Anthony? Start a poll. Is this really Anthony Farrar? Yes, no. Oh, here we go. Hello?
For this call. This call is from
Anthony William Fair.
This call will be recorded and subject to monitoring at any time. To accept this call, press 5. To block this call, you may begin speaking now.
Is this Anthony?
Hello? Hey, Tony, or Les. Yes, this is me.
You can call me Tony. We're going to be good friends, Anthony.
Okay.
So
Nice to hear from you, man.
yeah, we are live stream right now. People still care about you, good or bad. You know, you've made quite of an impression on the Watch community.
Yes. I've got a lot of wrongs to right, and it's going to take some time. And I've had a long 9 months and some days to think, every day about it. And it is nice to hear that there are still some people that care or are interested.
Okay, do you want to? I'm going to open it up to you to say what you have to say. Do you have anything that you want to say to people online about what happened, or even about your artwork? And I did send, Reddit had picked, Reddit, they picked up on everything already very quickly. So they already all know about the 250, the 400. We've talked via text privately about other stuff, which I did not disclose. But do you want to just kind of make your pitch and, why you're, contacting me to begin with?
Sure. Again, and I also want to start off by thanking you for reaching back out, communicating with me and giving me a platform to say all this and get the word out there. But, it came to me, my mom actually wrote me a letter a couple months back, and she was telling me about a story she saw on TV or read or something about a guy that went to prison for 13 years and started drawing and had family members on the outside posting his stuff on social media and kind of getting him out there. And by the time he was released, he was a well-known artist making money. And it got the wheels to turning and started thinking. I started drawing back, I'd say 7 or 8 months ago, shortly after I got here to earn money for commissary and, to survive in here. And it got me thinking that, that could be a way, that's the only way I can think of to start making a dent in the damage I've done.
So I know we talked about the documentary, so you have not heard, everyone is talking about the documentary right now. They're assuming that it's happening and people are being contacted and touched on the, so you don't know anything about that documentary, is that correct?
I don't know anything about it. I signed a contract with a journalist a week before I was arrested. We spent the day filming and interviewing and traveling around LA shooting content for him to put an article together and then try to pitch that for a documentary. And all I ever was told about by friends of mine was that he wrote an article. It was David Kushner had written an article and posted it on his website. But as far as anything else, I don't know anything about it.
I guess the one pushback I've seen online is the price point. Is it possible to lower the price point? Why is it? I understand you're spending a week on it. It seems like a big ask for a lot of people.
It is, and I thought about that. I kind of threw a price out there, and it's worth what someone's willing to pay, to be honest. And then if I just think about it simply, I do have an audience already. I'm not starting from scratch. When I started in here, I'll just give you an example. I started in here, and the first drawing I did for a guy of him and his son, and I charged him $30. And as soon as people saw the work, I had 10 people wanting to get more pictures. Well, that kind of demand, I raised the price to 50. I still had 10 or 15 people wanting to do a drawing, and I raised the price to 100. Still had people in line, 150, 200. I sold a drawing in here for $450 that had 6 faces in it. So it's just, kind of the the idea is I can only do so many at a time. And the money's to go towards restitution, towards paying people back. So if someone's willing to pay $250 for it, great. If 400, 500, whatever it is, I just threw a price out there. That's what I think it's worth. If people in jail that don't have a lot of money are willing to pay $300, I don't see why someone with a job on the outside couldn't, if it's worth it to them.
Okay, so my main question is, your YouTube channel has been privated, and your social media, your TikTok, I think, is still active. Do you ever plan to use them again? There was some really great content that you had. And I would even say that you can make a documentary just on your content.
If they're still available when I get out, sure, absolutely.
Okay.
But I have no way of accessing them from in here. Everything's password protected, and it's protected by stuff that I can't obviously have access to while I'm in here.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And you wrote me in an email, so no one outside your four close, like, no one has contacted you or attempted to contact you? I've only
talked to, I've got 4 friends, not counting my family members, that have been friends of mine for over a decade. And outside of that, no, I haven't. I've had a couple people try to send letters or books, but they had stuff in them that prohibited it from getting in. But I don't know who they are. So I don't know where they were sent from. I just know that I've got.
Okay, so I did make a video about your address. So people might be sending you more stuff. Hopefully you get something useful, maybe more books that does pass. So
the main thing with, if I don't need anything, I honestly don't want anyone to give me anything for free. That's why I want to do this and work and earn it. But if someone does send something, letters can only be letters. They can't have any colored paper. They can't have any perfume sprayed on them. They can't have printed color copies off of photos. You can't send greeting cards. If you send photos, it can't be anything outside actual photo paper. And the reason being is it's all kinds of ways to hide.
This call is from a federal prison.
All right, they'll do that.
Okay.
It can't have that kind of stuff in there because it's ways to hide drugs. If you send books, they have to be from Amazon and sold by Amazon. You can't. Somebody actually tried to send me a book on their own, and it gets rejected. Somebody tried to send me coffee. You can't send
Let me ask you this, Anthony. You do have a lot of critics. Would you be okay, right now it's just me and you and then the chat, would you be okay having some of these critics come on, or do you feel like that's unfair to you?
I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I mean, the main thing of right now is I'm wanting to start, like I said, I want to start putting a dent in the money that I owe, the people that I owe money, because saying sorry doesn't do anything for anybody, doesn't fix anything that I've done. I want to actually do something with it and be productive with my time, man, because I've got a lot of years ahead of me away behind bars, and I don't want them to go, my biggest fear is them just going to waste.
So when you say that, are you certain that you're going to be in jail for a long time? They haven't done a plea deal, you haven't gone to trial. The email I read almost sounded like you had a plea deal already, but then you mentioned you didn't have one.
I don't have a plea deal yet. I'm scheduled for trial in late October. My attorney is aware that I do not want to go to trial. I do want to get a plea deal, but even with a plea offer, I'm still looking at several years behind bars. Okay,
so a lot of people believe that you're just going to get out and then sell watches again. I'm guessing you're confirming that's not true.
Unfortunate, I thought that too whenever I first got arrested, but the federal system it's not like anything I've ever dealt with. People here do a lot of time. And the feds don't lose. So it's not if it were a state case, I could get a 10-year sentence and be out less than 2 years. If I get a 10-year sentence with the feds, I'm doing 85% of my time with good behavior and several programs that I would qualify for. I can get that. The best case, I can get it down to 65% of my time. All right, so it just beeped at me. I've got a minute left.
Okay, so, do you have anything else you want to say in that minute? I'll open it to you and not interrupt.
Let's just stay in touch with emails, and let's schedule another call. I'm happy to do another one, but like I said, the main thing I want to do is I do draw very well, and it's a passion that I've not talked about a lot because I haven't done it a lot lately.
Is
but now
there
I have
like
a lot of time to do it.
you sent a website? Is there anything that like people can look at? I know it's hard because you're in prison, but is there any way that people can look at your artwork and say like, okay, this is what? It's just hard kind of imagining what it is, right?
If you'll send me an email, send me an address. I will email you a copy of a photo I did for somebody else, and then you can kind of show that off. But to answer your question, no. Okay. And the website that I sent you, that's the easiest website for people to upload pictures to send me to draw.
Okay. And
it's about to hang up on us. Les, again, I want to thank you.
Okay. We're done. That was it, guys. That's all we got was the 10 minutes. I know a lot of people still think this is fake, but it's a pretty elaborate hoax, my dudes. Pretty elaborate. What do you guys think, guys? Yeah, I'm going to get that copy, guys. I am going to. We are in conversations via text. It's a very like weird text where it takes a long time to reply. So like, you know how like you text someone and it's like almost instantaneous. It's more like an email type of text thing. So, yeah, new business. Yeah, thank you to Magpie. I hope you guys enjoyed that content. I think this is real. I think he is going to jail for some time, as he mentioned. He mentioned a 10-year sentence that if he does good behavior, does programs. Yeah, so, I did this with the expectation of I have no idea if I'm being pranked, but the websites they've given me, the emails, like I have made 11,000. Thank you, Picars. That means a lot from you. I have made 11,000 videos on Anthony. I made 11,000 videos on him. The way that he talks, the way that he responds. Yeah, it looks like he's going to, according to Anthony himself, they don't have a plea deal. I can go read this email and then we're going to be done. And thank you so much, Curly, Mookie. I don't know how to do that cool thing where like all the donations come on the bottom, right? But definitely thank you guys for that. You didn't have to do that. He will suck you in, guys. He's pretty manipulative, guys. I'm sure we will see this on Curly and Mookie's stream, so give them and their opinions on this. But it does look like, let me read you this in case that you guys didn't see that. I'm going to try to make it as big as I can. Oops. Okay. So you guys people like, oh wow, you're making all this stuff up. I don't even know like the Control P button is print, guys. Like, I don't even know, like, how to make this screen bigger. Like, the amount of credit people give me for my, hey, you made all this up. I bet you right now is saying, oh, he made it up. Wow, amazing. Like, guys, I don't even know how to make my screen bigger. But yeah, this is what he said in a recent email. I have not been offered a plea deal yet. We are hoping within the next month before I'm scheduled to go to trial. I do not want to go to trial. The prosecutors delay offering deals as long as possible. So I already read this. Basically, he's expecting to do jail. Rick, if you think 11,000 is excessive over 3 years, there is a dude who made 11,000 videos over 90 days. Yeah, 11,000 is a lot of, they're not even clips, Mookie. They're just videos. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Like Mookie and stuff, feel free to clip it, whatever you guys want to do with it. I did get his consent to use the video, to record the video. Now I'm giving my consent to whoever wants it, even if you don't like me. I understand it is bigger news, so you guys can do it. I'm going to try to find the off button now and see if we can do more of this. But yeah, this is he's playing basketball and all this stuff, and he doesn't gamble or do drugs anymore and bets on sports, so that's good for him. But I'm so glad that we actually got Anthony. I think without a shadow of a doubt, this is Anthony. And remember, Anthony said we could do another phone call and can bring on other people. So I will try to bring on other people. Because I think that would be more fun to have maybe a JJ, like whoever wants, or Mookie, Mookie. I don't think I've ever heard Mookie talk, so I don't know what type of question Mookie would give. Yeah. So I appreciate everyone. Unfortunately, this is probably all I have in terms of time. I'm now going to again. I'm so glad that you guys, and I'm so happy, and you guys did great. I will definitely keep that $50, Curly, if you guys want to chip in for a painting. I will, keep track of and then we'll do a painting. I'll still be in touch with them. We do text. Hopefully you guys had fun. I don't want to prolong this as I look for the exit button right now. Where is the exit button? Oh, duh, it's right here. Okay, so this is the exit button. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, have a good night, guys. Guys.